So we always have trouble finding it because it doesn't pull it up.
You should be looking at a picture of me, right? You can see me.
I am.
Tap my face.
Let's see. Let's try more. Nope, not that either.
And then
We have the same problem. How about share? Could it be that?
try it. Yeah. Share content, maybe.
I just wiped you out. So
Uh,
if I push the wrong button, I always just lose you, period.
yeah. There you go.
So this is Seth.
Hey there.
Hi, Seth.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good. I also have my intern here. His name is Matt. So
Hi. Hello, Matt.
he's around here somewhere. There he is.
Hello. Hey there.
He's just going to sit in and kind of listen to your virtual site inspection.
Sure.
Hey, Bill, do you got your camera going?
I'm trying to figure, I can never find the camera on this phone. It's the weirdest thing.
Didn't we decide it was down at the bottom?
I thought we decided
Yeah,
it was up at the top.
it's down at, well, on mine, I'm looking at it. It's, you have to actually tap the screen to get the menus to come in from the top and the bottom. And then right down on the left side, which I think, I don't know, whatever down there would be, it should say like start video.
Every time I push those things, it kicks me off entirely.
Hmm.
Try one more time. Can you see me?
No,
No,
I don't.
just your name.
I can't even hear you now.
Oh,
It says it's recording something. I don't know how the heck to stop that.
that is us, I believe.
Yeah, that's, I'm recording it. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe I should.
Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
the volume went away.
Hmm.
We have
Do
the
you
same
have a,
problem every time, but it just never pulls up the little camera.
what phone do you have?
I have a Samsung.
It's a Zoom, so it really shouldn't matter, right?
It always eventually pops up, but it always takes forever to do it.
Looking.
When I did share, it didn't do that.
That's
Across the
different.
bottom, I have Moot start video.
There
Does
you
that do
go.
anything?
Oh, hey, there you
Now
are.
we see you and we can hear you.
For
Can you
me,
hear
now I
us?
just figure out a picture, get it to reverse.
Yeah, it's that little half circle thing with an
Like the
arrow.
little arrows that kind of look like that.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
And I just don't know what happened to volume. That's the only thing.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but just barely.
Maybe it's your on the side of your phone, your volume button. You need to push it. Oh, wow.
Say
we got
again?
your volume button on your phone.
Oh, it's all the way up.
Okay.
I had good volume until the record button came on. And when the record light came on, the volume went away.
And your bandwidth is really low, so maybe your connection is a little weak.
Okay, well, if I put the phone up in my ear, I can hear you, and I'll start the little tour differently today. Just do something
Sure.
different. And Seth, just tell me where you want to go, but I believe that that's the duplex building, which was the last building they started. And you can see that, it's been framed. They've got some siding on it, windows in, it's dried in as far as the roof is concerned.
Okay.
The inside's not drywalled, obviously. It appears they've got some electrical work done in there, rough wiring and that sort of thing. I'll try to walk around that way to get inside.
Okay. Trying to get my bearings here.
I'm trying, where are the other buildings, the completed buildings? Are they in behind you?
I think they're.
I decided to just do it in reverse order this time.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Get here for just 1 second. Thank you. So it appears that I think their electrician working here. So they're just starting to set boxes and that sort of thing. And that appears to be about where they are on this particular building. But this is the last, looks like the tenor's also working here. Rough plumbing appears to be in. And that's about as far as they've got on this one. Is there anything specifically you'd like to see?
No, not on that one at this point. No, that's, yeah, they're just doing rough.
So we'll just go next door. It's the clubhouse building,
Okay,
clubhouse office building. And I actually said that was the last housing structure started. The
Okay.
clubhouse was actually the last building started. And it looks like just in this area here, it looks like they're getting ready, doing a little bit of prep work for the concrete slab.
okay.
Interior of the building is framed, but does not appear that they've started any mechanical in here at all. Okay, so it's just framing.
It's just framed.
This one does have windows. Roof is dried in, but shingles are not on.
Okay.
This is actually kind of a critical piece out here. And oops, I don't know where you went.
Uh-oh, lost you. Could be a bandwidth issue.
Disappeared on me again.
Can you hear us?
Hold on a second. My back.
There you go. Yes.
These this you can see the rebar work here along here. Those are on various spots around all the structures. I'll show them as we go through. But why they're critical is they're actually the water, sewer, underground electric, and gas is all installed. They're staking for storm sewer today, and they're going to start installing the storm sewer tomorrow. These rebar spots I'm showing you are actually the concrete walls that have to be put in place for ramps and retaining walls. And that will allow them to start the curb and gutter and street work. And that's to start next week. And they think they'll have all the curb and gutter throughout the site in by the first week of July, which is only a couple weeks. So that's the projection there.
How's the soil been to work with? I guess now that it's kind of dried out.
Side of the property. So again, these are the buildings that were started towards the end. This one's actually progressed a little bit further. It looks like they've got all the siding on, with the exception of the faux stonework. The roof is on. Again, it's completely dried in with windows. I've not been in this one, but it does not appear to me that they've done any of the mechanical work in this building at all. So that's about it. Again, just yell if you want to see anything in particular.
Sure. Hey, maybe
I think looks like it's a fiveplex building. This next building that we're going to look at again is on the west side, which is again the latter building. This one again has the siding on, with the exception of the faux stone. The windows are in, the roof is dried in, but not shingled. It appears that they're doing some work.
This is the northwest building. Oh, no. Sorry.
Inside.
Go ahead.
So I see some sheet metal work that's been done but uninstalled. Looks like it's been fabricated. I do not see it. There's got a lot of fabricated materials lying around, but no installation I can see. We don't see any plumbing or electrical in this one. Yep, I think that's about it. I did see that there's electricals, electricians, tenors on site. I did not see any plumbers today while I've been down here. Okay, so that's the west side. We'll walk over to the east side. We'll start with the building that they started last. I think you can kind of see it there. They've got the metal decking up. Those are actually gate rails, not real rails on the top there.
Okay.
So you're gonna be able to see where they've been forming for the handicap accessibility ramps.
Okay, I see it there.
This is just a photo. You see that the wall, I think you can see that, so it's pretty bright. But you can just see where the meter pits have been installed, and that's what you show that they're there. That's that's the rebar for the accessibility ramps and that sort of thing. Again, the metal decking that's been fabricated there. I did talk to them. They're pouring the decking on that tomorrow, the gypcrete tomorrow on all the decks. Looks like this one also has the siding on. The roof is on. Looks like the rough electrical has been put in.
How's the weather been specifically? Can you hear me, Bill?
Trying to see if it's upstairs as well.
Can you hear me, Bill?
Yeah.
How's the weather been specifically with respect to keeping water out of the, from getting up, on the foundations?
All the
up next to it. I know that was one of the things that the geotech and the structural were real particular about.
The weather's actually been good here for a month, so we haven't had any weather issues that I'm aware of. And so they've been able to work up next to the building. Probably the only real issue has been just the tightness of the site. Water lines, sewer lines,
okay.
Very close proximity to the foundation, so that's presented some challenges, but they've been working through those. Our screen went. Okay. Again, I'm just walking through the building trying to see what's done. Looks like they've just started doing electrical works. I see wire pulled in some places, but not everywhere. Same with plumbing. I see some plumbing rough in, but not all of it. Appears they've been tearing out some framing. And I see a lot of fabricated ductwork.
I can't hear you if you're talking, but
while I look at it, let me go upstairs. This is a two-story building. So yeah, a lot of the duct work in this building has been done. Electrical boxes have been set. Plumbing has been roughed in. Some of the vent fans are roughed in, but not. I don't see wire ran to them. So it looks like they're just. Actually. Yes, when incoming calls happen, you don't answer. They just keep calling until you answer. So
that's persistence. That's good.
So
usually good.
Building. I think that was the first one. The next building over kind of is in similar condition. Siding, roofing, windows are done. Again, exception of stonework. Looks like they have some of the slabs poured. There. See what we got on the inside. I know there's only drywall in the first building. I know that for sure. Okay. This one appears to have all the electrical wire for the most part pulled. Got control panels and stuff set in place. Doesn't look like they're, they do have wires running into the panels. Duct work is done or installed. Rough plumbing is installed. So it looks like this one, for the most part, looks like it's close or ready for drywall. It's the way it appears to me. Again, just yell if you want me to look at something in particular.
No, that's fine. This is a good overview.
We're coming out of the back side of the second building. Again, you can see the siding and roofing and windows, doors are in. They've got it formed to pour patios here. I was in this building earlier. It's stocked with drywall, but not drywalled. I
Okay.
do know this one's been approved for drywall. I did ask about the problem with that this morning, what was happening there, and I told the lead drywaller had a heart attack
Oh, wow.
last week, and so they haven't fight, but they're going to get the crew back here the next couple of days. And then you see all the drywall stacked around, and this one is, like I said, it's completely roughed
It's
in and ready for
ready.
drywall. All insulated.
That would
I don't know if you
be,
see-
if
you
I'm
see the
looking
insulation.
correctly,
What was that, Seth?
what is that? If I'm going
One more time.
north to south, that is the second from the north building. Is that right?
This would be the second from the north building.
Okay.
So this would have been the second building they started.
Yeah.
So this one is ready to drywall, so I think it's just a matter of getting the crew back here. The front concrete slabs. Can't say, it looks like every other one is poured for some reason. I'm not sure what the deal is here. Again, this one has all the rebar work done for the accessibility ramps and retaining walls.
Okay.
And again, I was told they're gonna start pouring those tomorrow. So guess we'll see. Going across to the first building. And I was in this one earlier. They have their concrete slabs poured on the front. You can see quite a lot of elevation changes in here. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah, I remember that. That thing is a slope east to west.
Wall we talked about.
West to east, rather. Yes. Yeah, there's
This whole building is drywall taped and sanded. It calls for smooth finish.
Okay.
So this one, I walked through here earlier. I think this is probably 90–95% ready for paint. To me, it looks like they need to do some touch-up work around windows. Actually, a lot of it may be, now that I'm looking at it, it may not be that it's not sanded. I just don't think they've dusted it yet for painting.
Okay.
So on the backside, a little bit of an idea where these are where they've started those prefab stone retaining walls. I don't know if you can see those or not, but those go on every unit in the building, on some of the buildings. And they're those massive concrete stone looking things. Back where you can see a little bit better view of them.
Yeah, I see them.
And we've got, you kind of see what it would look like when it gets in the sun's kind of a problem, but kind of see, so that actually frames in the patios that come out of the back door. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's what those retaining walls are for.
I see. It kind of extends the steps inside the building, right? On the demising walls. They have, right, interior to the buildings, they each, I don't know, pick up a couple feet between units.
Say that one more time, Seth.
Right. Inside the building, it kind of, each unit steps up a couple feet, right? So it kind of extends the foundation wall, the transition wall from the demising walls, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep, it does. And then I think you'll see this side here. This whole wall gets graded back, and that's covered with a heavy stone to keep sloughing down here as well. So just walking, again, I walked through this building earlier, and it appears all the units are kind of in the same condition. They've been taped and sanded, and they obviously need to be cleaned out, and then they're probably ready for painting. I do know the trim carpenters were here. wanting to know when they could start, so they're ready to get on the job.
Okay.
I think this is where you're talking about the extension of these concrete walls coming out from the foundation. Is that what you're referring to?
More or less, it's hard. I got point on the plans what I'm looking for, but that's exactly what it is. That makes
Okay.
sense. I'm just clarifying for anybody watching.
Okay. Yep. So that's in a nutshell kind of where we are.
Okay.
I have been pressing because we've got the delivery of some units here coming up shortly.
Yes.
And they said with their schedule, they think they're all right on the first set of units being delivered. So I'm hopeful that that's true. We have started our pre-leasing. And so we do have folks lined up to take possession once we get these things CO'd.
And when do you think that is going to be?
About that.
When did you think that was going to be? For the first unit?
I think the first units, I can't remember. They come either July or August. I don't remember the schedule.
But whatever the schedule is, you're on time. Okay.
Well, we think we're on time. They tell me the curb and gutter, what I was most nervous about, and like I said, they confirmed today that'll be done by July the 1st. So if that's actually true, then we'll be okay.
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 I think we have to have seven units done the first month. And I think that was August, but I'm not sure. I'd go back and look. But I think we'll make that. And like I said, we've got plenty of warm bodies to fill them. So I think if we get units ready, we have residents to put in them. So anything else you want me to look at while I'm here?
No, that's a pretty good overview. I mean, it almost doesn't need to be asked now about materials. I mean, you got everything there other than appliances. Any appliance delays?
Well, I've got 34 refrigerators sitting in my personal garage.
At your house?
At my house, yeah, because I don't have storage down there for them. I'm trying to find a place to put them. And then I think I have enough dishwashers for the first units coming online, and enough ranges for the first units coming online. And the rest of them are supposed to be delivered on July the 2nd.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great as long as that doesn't
It would
push
not,
you.
it would not hurt my feelings if they came a couple weeks after that, because I don't have any place to put them. So
Yeah, I gotcha.
I was hoping to get a building kind of further along down here to where I could store them in there, but I don't want them in the way. So
No, I get that.
so my wife will just have to do without parking for a few weeks.
It's funny.
So, and I think as far as other materials, I think they've got pretty much everything under control,
like it.
purchased on site. So I don't think they've got material problems. I think their
Yeah,
biggest
no,
issue
looks-
is just there's a couple subs that, are a little slow, but things happen. So I'm sure they'll get it under control.
Yeah. It looks like you're making good progress there every time we do one of these.
Oh yeah, the
It's
overall
big,
project's
huge
going
chunks.
fine. I think it's more the concern about the
Yeah.
first few buildings coming online on time.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's
and I
August.
Gotcha.
I feel
I'm
I feel
showing,
pretty good about it.
Bill, I'm showing credits in August, 7 units.
We'll be okay then.
Yeah, and then 7 more in September and in October, and you just kind of keep.
Well,
then
and we
finish
may
up in
skew it
November.
a little. We may skew it a little bit. We may bring on 14 or see. We may bring on 12 in August, and so we'll be a little bit ahead of the curve. So,
Okay.
So I think we'll be okay.
Okay, so I'll just, as we know, I'll just update the lease up schedule so I can know what credit delivery is going to be for the year. But you should be 100% done by November
Yeah,
and leased up. And
they
leased up.
cut you off when they call. So, okay. Well, any other questions?
Nope.
No, I mean the only other thing is probably August. I'm gonna try and make it out there. It's not on the usual routes, as you know. From
You're gonna have to take a
but
little tiny plane.
Just give me a little.
yeah,
advice.
that's fine. That's
That
fine.
way.
No, it seems like
It's a nice
in the
place to
next-
visit in August.
Oh, I'm sure it looks gorgeous. I've driven through there before. It's been a few years, but it is quite nice up there. So yeah, I'll coordinate with you to get through there.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. Talk to you later. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you very much. All right.
Bye.
See you, Bill.
Did you take on 60 appliances?
Yeah.